Today we're looking at Cabin Zero, about who they are and why Southeast Asia is both their biggest opportunity and biggest challenge. But first, this is our team member, but now let's get into it. Cabin Zero is a British travel brand founded in 2010. The founder kept having backpacks falling apart in India, so he built a better one. Now they're in more than 50 countries with a 95% of sales outside the UK. With the tagline zero fee, zero rules, and zero hassle. Every bag is airline compliant, come with a lifetime warranty and a built-in tracker, and comes in over 30 colors. Because for the audience, it's not just a bag, but it's a personal expression. In 2025, they won the King's Award for Enterprise, same tier as Rolls-Royce and Dyson. But a great product doesn't automatically win in a new market. In Southeast Asia, Cabin Zero is basically unknown, going up against the North Face and Samsonite with a 40 to 100 US dollar price tag in the market, where average income is around 280 US dollar in a month. They're not on the right platform also. No TikTok shop, no local influencer, and no physical presence anywhere in the region. First-time buyer have to trust a brand they've seen in person. But every one of those issues is fixable, and the opportunity is real. Southeast Asia is the #1 destination for 24% of APAC travelers. VietJet and AirAsia's strict carry-on limits are exactly what Cabin Zero solve. Gen Z spend 29% of income on travel. Social commerce is at $34 billion and still growing. The window is open. Cabin Zero just need the right strategy to get in.
So after all of that information, I wonder who's the perfect candidate for our TA.
I wondered that myself too.
Oh, I know a person. Meet Hui, a 21-year-old Profcom student at RMIT University who lives in the center of Ho Chi Minh City. As a frequent traveler utilizing Southeast Asia Golden Triangle of low-cost carriers, he views travel as an essential part of his identity. Therefore, he wants to bypass check-in fees and wait times, inspired by unfiltered real-time product testing on TikTok.
Ever get that creeping dread at the airport watching people get their bags weighed and praying you didn't pack one pair of socks too many? That's the tax on the unprepared, a massive unexpected fee that costs more than your actual flight, just because your bag itself is too heavy.
It is time to outsmart the system with Cabin Zero, the ultimate lightweight backpack designed for total logistical freedom. Weighing in at under 800 grams, it delivers an extreme weight to volume ratio that lets you effortlessly bypass strict 7 kg cabin limits, skipping heavy baggage fees and soul-crushing check-in lines. Don't pay airlines extra just to carry your stuff. Choose a bag that is truly airline friendly and glides straight to your gate. Cabin Zero, so light it shouldn't fly.
The big idea of this bumper ad is to exaggerate Cabin Zero's really lightweight message by showing the backpacks being lifted by just one kite, a balloon, or a feather. This simple and playful visual instantly communicates the product's benefit in a memorable way. The bag is so light that it can float. The 6-second float mat makes the execution quick, eye-catching, and easy to understand, while the floating backpacks also symbolize freedom, flexibility, and stress-free travel for young budget travelers.
For Cabin Zero, the tone of voice is exaggerated, capable, friendly, and adventurous. For creative technique, we use exaggeration, visual metaphor to symbolize the freedom, movement, and adventure, as a familiar and playful image in many Southeast Asian contexts. Our creative approach uses emotional appeal to connect with young budget travelers. The floating backpack creates a sense of freedom, adventure and stress-free travel, while also reflecting Gen Z preference for flexibility and minimalism. The playful visual metaphor encouraged audience to associate Cabin Zero with carefree travel experience, and the kind imagery reinforced the joyful, adventurous, and the free spirit identity. Next is our visual guideline and color palette.
The Real Lightweight campaign works effectively because it uses simple and familiar visuals like balloons, filters, and kites to quickly communicate the idea of lightness. The minimal design and smooth visual flow also make the message easy to understand. What makes the campaign unique is creative use of everyday floating objects to visually show the backpack lightweight feature instead of just describing it directly. This playful approach creates a stronger impression on audience. However, one limitation is that the minimal visual may make viewers focus more on the floating object than the backpack itself. Also, the simple style may not provide enough practical information about the backpack features.